John, Nat, and Juanito sitting on the side of my bed at my little house at the edge of the Akumal Pueblo. It's something like 4:30 in the morning. I got a lot of sleep and I have been up for a while. And it feels like the right time to make my video about the shadow side of meeting my martial arts instructor. This is something I've wanted 4.5 years on the road. Anytime I thought I might settle someplace, I would look around for where I would find a martial arts teacher, because martial arts has been so important to me in my life along with dance, and they in some ways blur together, that if I settled someplace, I wanted a martial arts teacher. And in Cozumel, when I thought I was going to settle there, I went to a Taekwondo demonstration that was all kids and wasn't a fit. Then I went to a demonstration here in Akumal at the Transformar Educando Community Center that was all kids and looked like it was going to be all Spanish. I found out since that there are some adults, but it didn't feel like a fit and I was really disappointed. So Sunday in the park right after noon, I was sitting on my usual park bench and a crew of men and then one of their daughters showed up. And then their teacher showed up and they had, he's saying his current art, that what it's closest to what he's doing, he has black belts in several arts, is ninjutsu. And I was in awe and very respectfully watched the whole thing. And then at a couple points he even included me and taught me a couple of techniques. I found out they do that every Sunday at noon and Wednesday at 5 at the community center. So I'm over the moon. And Sunday I was way over the moon and kept making videos where I would talk about that experience and about various martial arts experiences I've had in my life that are some I still can't understand how they could have happened, and also dance experiences. Because Tommy, the teacher, says he's as devoted to dance as to martial art, and so that's really me too. He said he's 65. He sure doesn't look it. Tall, slender, black man. He said his wife is 71 and they live in the Pueblo for 5 years now. And it doesn't sound like he's doing any other teaching, but he's a master. He's a master. So I've been so happy, but yesterday I started getting in touch with what's the difficult part about that for me, which is basically even as I go deeper into the matrix, even as I seem to be becoming a genuine master of Kundalini energy, I'm aging. I'm 5 years older than when I had my big spiritual wake-up call, and then many others since. And that first year of roaming the mountains of Appalachia, I was climbing mountains. Now my endurance is not the same. I can't walk as far. Body seems to be in great shape except for a right knee that's completely blown out. But it doesn't bother me unless I really push it. So, presence. That after my big awakening experience, and then went to the mountains, when I'd come back to Asheville, people would say, "You're different." I'd say, "Yeah, I don't wear glasses anymore and I've grown a beard." And they'd say, No, it's your presence. You're different. And I was grounded, solid, unafraid. And over time here in Mexico, my 20 months in Mexico, I've done a couple things that were even braver than anything else I've ever done. The one that was most life-risking was squaring off against the killer dog of El Diamante, who clearly was a killer of dogs and unafraid to attack a human. And when I hit him with a hard rock, and he just got mad and started to stalk me, I'd have been in trouble. I would have been in trouble. I had in my pocket a little fish filleting knife. No, I didn't. I got it. I got it later. I got it in the middle of the fight. But if he had not been bitten on the ass by little Mufafa, who he had thrown through the air, came back and got in the game and bit him on the ass, I'd have been in big trouble. But that gave me a chance to stab him between the shoulders, and he died a day later, I guess, or that night. That was scary. That was in the middle of being really grounded and ferocious myself. I noticed, you're fucking scared. You are fucking scared this could go badly. But unafraid of any man. And usually they always, usually they always back down. Two of them hit me. And the closest thing, I listed martial arts experience. The closest thing to a martial arts experience that I haven't made a video about yet was the guy who hit me in Chicago with a karate chop on the side of the head and sent me flying through the air. And I came down in a heap, and the old black lady who watched the whole thing said, "We're going to get you an ambulance." I said, "Give me a chance. I don't know yet." It took a couple minutes before I got up, and I was unharmed. Nothing. Never had a sore neck, never had a sore shoulder. I came down on my shoulder. But I was traumatized because that guy played different. The way it happened was I was walking up to a convenience store, and he came screeching backwards straight at me, and I screamed, and he stopped. And as he got out of the car, I yelled, "Do you see how close you came to me? You didn't even look!" And he took 3 steps and hit me. And when he got out of the car, I thought,